Welcome to the 2026 FIFA World Cup, set to be the biggest football celebration in history. This isn't just another tournament, it's a bold new era for the beautiful game. For the first time, the World Cup expands beyond the familiar 32-team format, opening the door to more nations and more dreams. The scale is unprecedented, promising a month-long festival that will captivate billions. This expansion means new stories, rivalries, and heroes, making the World Cup a truly global event. It's not just about more matches, but about spreading the magic of football to every corner of the planet. Imagine the pride of qualification now shared by even more countries, inspiring new generations of players and fans. The journey to 2026 has been long, but the vision is clear, a tournament that sets a new standard for global sport. We're not just anticipating 4 weeks of football, we're preparing for a historic moment that will reshape the sport. From the opening whistle to the final trophy lift, the 2026 World Cup promises drama, passion, and memories for generations. It's a celebration of unity, diversity, and the universal language of football, and everyone's invited. For the first time, the World Cup will be hosted by 3 nations, the United States, Canada, and Mexico. This unique partnership creates a tournament that spans an entire continent, blending diverse cultures and football traditions. Mexico becomes the first country to host the Men's World Cup 3 times, while Canada makes its debut as host, and the US welcomes the world back to its modern stadiums. The expansion to 48 teams is the tournament's biggest change, bringing more matches, more drama, and more opportunities. The group stage will feature 12 groups of 4, with more teams advancing and every match carrying high stakes. This new format ensures fierce competition and greater inclusivity, especially for emerging football nations from Africa and Asia. 16 vibrant cities, from Vancouver to Mexico City to New York, will set the stage for this continental celebration. Each city is ready to showcase its unique culture and passion for football. The logistics are immense, but the vision is clear. A seamless, unforgettable experience for fans and players alike. More teams mean more Cinderella stories, more upsets, and more of the magic that makes the World Cup special. This is a festival of football that unites 3 nations and the world in a shared love for the game. Unlike American sports, there's no World Cup draft. National teams select their squads from eligible citizens. The head coach scouts players worldwide, monitoring their club performances, fitness, and tactical fit. Building a squad is about more than talent, it's about chemistry, leadership, and finding the right mix of veterans and young stars. Coaches name a preliminary squad, then narrow it down through training camps and friendlies, testing tactics and team dynamics. The competition for a final spot is fierce. Every player fights for a coveted place in the squad. Fans and media passionately debate every selection, scrutinizing the coach's choices. The pressure is immense, but the goal is clear. Assemble a team capable of making history. Technical skill, mental strength, and the ability to handle the World Cup spotlight are all essential. The final squad is a delicate puzzle, one that could lead to national glory or heartbreak. In the end, building a winning team is an art, and the world will be watching every decision. As 2026 approaches, the usual powerhouses, Brazil, Germany, and reigning champions Argentina, are favorites to lift the trophy. Brazil seeks a 6th title, Germany aims for redemption, and Argentina could see Messi's last World Cup dance. European giants like France, England, Spain, and Portugal bring depth, youth, and ambition to the competition. France's talent pool, England's rising stars, and Spain's possession game make them formidable opponents. But the expanded format means more room for surprises and underdog stories. Teams like Morocco, who inspired the world in 2022, and other African nations like Senegal and Nigeria are ready to make their mark. Host nations, USA, Canada, and Mexico, will have the energy of home support and squads eager to impress. Asian teams like Japan and South Korea could spring upsets with their technical skill and relentless work rate. The group stage will be a minefield for favorites, and the knockout rounds are where legends are born. The dream of a new champion is alive, and unpredictability is what makes the World Cup so captivating. Unity, strategy, and a bit of luck can turn any team into a contender. The world will be watching to see who rises and who falls on football's biggest stage. The World Cup is where legends are made and new stars emerge. All eyes will be on Kylian Mbappe, likely at his peak, ready to dazzle with speed and skill. England's Jude Bellingham, Brazil's Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo and Germany's Jamal Musiala headline the next generation of global icons. These young talents are poised to take the spotlight from the previous era's superstars. Goalkeepers like France's Mike Maignan and Brazil's Alisson Becker will be crucial in high-pressure moments. Defenders such as John Stones and Virgil van Dijk provide the backbone for their team's ambitions. But the World Cup always uncovers new heroes, players from smaller nations who capture the world's imagination. A breakout performance can change a player's life and inspire millions. The tournament is a showcase for both established stars and surprise sensations. We await the moments of magic and the names that will be etched into football folklore. The World Cup's heartbeat is its fans, whose passion transforms cities and unites the world. Streets in host cities will become vibrant mosaics of color, as supporters from every nation celebrate together. For billions at home, the tournament becomes a daily ritual. Schedules shift, homes are decorated, and rivalries come alive. Gathering with friends and family, whether in living rooms or public fan zones, creates memories that last a lifetime. Every culture brings its own traditions: Brazil's painted streets, England's singing pubs, Mexico's family feasts. These rituals connect generations and reinforce national identity. The digital age amplifies the experience. Social media turns every goal and controversy into a global conversation. Memes, debates, and fantasy leagues keep fans engaged and connected, no matter where they are. The World Cup is more than a tournament, it's a worldwide celebration of football's power to unite. Whether in stadiums or online, fans are part of a massive shared story. The excitement, tension, and joy ripple across continents, making the World Cup truly universal. This is the magic that only football and its fans can create. The World Cup's influence goes far beyond the pitch. It's a cultural and economic phenomenon. Host nations gain a global spotlight, boosting tourism, local businesses, and infrastructure that leaves a lasting legacy. The tournament unites people, strengthening national identity and bringing communities together in shared celebration. It's a rare moment when political and social divisions are set aside for collective joy. For children, World Cup stars become role models, inspiring dreams and a lifelong love of the game. The event also fosters global diplomacy, opening dialogues and building bridges between nations. Cultural exchange flourishes as fans discover new traditions, music, and food from around the world. The World Cup can drive social change, spotlighting issues like equality and sustainability on a massive stage. Its legacy is measured not just in stadiums, but in the progress and inspiration it leaves behind. The World Cup's true power is its ability to unite, inspire, and make the world a little better. Every World Cup is remembered for its stories, moments of magic, drama, and emotion that define an era. Will 2026 see a legend's final bow or a new superstar's rise? The expanded format means more chances for underdog miracles. We'll watch for the next Morocco, a team that captures hearts and defies the odds. The knockout rounds will deliver tension, heartbreak, and heroes forged in the crucible of penalty shootouts. Acts of sportsmanship and unity will remind us of football's deeper values. The image of three nations co-hosting will symbolize collaboration in a divided world. The final in New York and New Jersey will cap a month-long festival of football and unity. The legacy of 2026 will be a bigger, more inclusive tournament that spread the joy of football further than ever. It promises to be a spectacular new chapter in the history of the beautiful game.